welcome back to another video on the extra Rdpm channel. Another tier list, woo, yay! Recently, guys, I've learned how to actually make a tier list. So when I first got my computer, I tried to do this, but I failed almost immediately, sadly. But yeah, I finally made a tier list. Now this is practice, but this tier list is practice for I'll be doing another tier list down the road. So yeah, obviously we got all the tiers here. We got S, A, B, C, E, and D. I might add an extra one just in case. Yeah, these are all the songs. Let me just read them out to you. We got Silence, Jingle Bells You Smell, Jokes, Child's Play, Mission, Scoped, Good Night, Nocturnal, Silence Remix. So as you could tell, some of these are features. I think I'm going to save the features for last. I think I'm going to do the non-features first. So let me put all the features. Now you might be thinking, oh, what about Jokes and Scope? Those are technically both my songs. It's all of our songs. So we posted me, Link of Plushies, and TRK all posted it on here. And me and TRK both posted on our channels. So these two also count as my music. So you guys are probably wondering why even feature songs are on here. Well, I was thinking, I want to do every single appearance I've ever made, not just my songs. And also, if it was my songs, it'd be about right here plus, yeah, right here. Yeah, all these songs. There'd be about 4 songs. Oh no, 2, 4, 6. Oh, there'd be 6. Never mind, I have 6 songs. That's cool. So yeah, I'm also not including plushie songs. So like Luigi's Rap 2, Sonic's Rap, all that stuff I'm not counting. Because none of those were really posted, except Luigi's Rap 2. Technically, that was posted. But yeah, these are all the music that has my appearance. And yeah, I won't be rating these on a song in general, so I'm not going to be rating these like, oh, what's a better song? I'll be strictly doing it on like how I did and my verses. Because I don't think, because if I put like Mission in like D tier, I'm like, oh, I didn't like it because of my verse. I don't want like a Plushies or TRK to think I straight up hate the song and I think it's a bad song. It's not that it's a bad song if I put a D tier, it's just I didn't like my performance. It's all dependent on like my performance and my opinion. So let's go, I guess. Starting with Silence.
I was silent and never knew. Nah, fam, psych, here we go. Kid, I'm not trying to be the next Drake, but I'm also not trying to be fake. Hey, just
the OG, the beginner, from the first ever song I made on Rdpm. So where would I put this? I'm gonna put the C tier because there's a couple things in this song I don't like. Obviously, it's really old. I hate the singing at the beginning. Obviously, I straight up nibbed that from Quadeca. I don't really like the singing at the beginning. And this track wasn't like, I don't know, there's just something about it. Like, if I was to re-perform it, it'd be good, if you get what I mean. If I was to, like, redo it, I feel like the lyrics are good. I think something about me is, I think my lyrics were always okay. I don't think I've ever had, like, terrible lyrics. Maybe, like, Good Night. Good Night, I think, and obviously the plushie raps. But all the plushie raps, except for Luigi's Rap 2, were all, freestyles. So they were non-scripted. The only one that was scripted was Luigi's Rap 2. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could have done better. I think this is definitely better than Good Night. By the way, just want to let you know my verse. This is definitely better. Silenced. I don't know. I'm just not in love. Like, if I was to listen to one of my tracks, it was like, oh, I want to listen to myself. I wouldn't go Silence. Silence would be one of my last picks. So yeah, the lyricism wasn't there. The flow was not there. The beat's kind of mid. Like. And yeah, the photo, man. That photo is iconic in my opinion. For my channel, this photo is iconic. So yeah. Jingle Bells You Smell. Also, I'm going to be doing this in order. So like, if I put this like this, it's going to be in order. So just let you know. Okay, Jingle Bells You Smell.
Jingle bells, Santa smell. If it was Harry Potter, I'd do my spell. You got cold, don't dwell. I ain't French, so don't say no L. Jingle bells, Santa smell. If I was in Harry Potter, I would use the spell. You got cold, don't dwell. I ain't French, so don't say no L.
I'm gonna put this behind Silenced. Listen, I know certain man thinks that Jingle Bells You Smell is a terrible song. Now, it is not an amazing song. There's a lot about the song that isn't good. But, yeah. So, by the way, I'll be rating like the ones that I just did by myself, probably, maybe on. Should I? I don't know. Anyways, Chicken Bells You Smell, what's good? So the lyricism is there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the lyricism, in my opinion, is good. I stick to what I did. Also, I forgot to say this at the beginning. Young Shark songs are also not on here. These only songs on here are the ones that are actually still public. So like Wanna Play, Under the Moon. Did I have any other songs that I deleted? Yeah, basically all those songs. Nocturnal is here because it is still like you could still watch it technically. If you get what I mean. So yeah, all the songs that are public is what I mean. So yeah, Jingle Bells You Smell, C tier. There's nothing really too particular about it that I dislike. It's mostly just I don't know. It's definitely I kind of want to put it B tier. Honest, I'm gonna put it B tier. I think it's better than Silenced. I don't think it's like A or S, but I don't think Silence is D tier for my first time. And then Jingle Bells You Smell is just better than that. And it's like I don't know. I like my hook. I like the hook. Jingle Bells. So it's Jingle Bells, Santa smells. If I was in Harry Potter, use my spell. You got cold, don't dwell. I ain't French, so don't say no well. I like it because it's Christmas reference. It's not like delivery's kind of bad. I'll give you that. But besides that, I feel like the lyrics are there. I feel like the lyricism is there in that song. So yeah, Jingle Bells, you smell. Joe.
Hey folks, this is for jokes. If you take it seriously, you will choke. Hey folks, this is for jokes. If you take it seriously, then you will.
For a very long time, before a certain song was released, Jokes was arguably my best verse. So, obviously there's the hook, which, to be honest, Caden did write the Hey folks, this is for jokes. I wrote, if you take it seriously, you will choke. But yeah, the hook verse. Okay, if it was my verse alone, I'd put it low C tier. But I'm gonna have to put it D tier. The hook, because the hook is mine as well. The lyrics are also mine, and I just think, personally, there's just something. I always liked my lyrics. I always liked my lyrics on my verse. I always thought, hey, my lyrics kind of are pretty good. The flow's bad, and I'm blaming my and I'm saying the beat. Now, the only reason I'm saying the beat is because I did pick it. Kaden made that very clear when he talks about jokes. Anytime he talks about it, he's like, bro, in his Kind of Greatness song, he mentioned that I picked the beat for jokes. Like, why did you have to mention that in the reaction to my review? Like, bro, it's crazy. But yeah, it's mainly just because jokes. I just don't think the flow is there for me. The lyrics, in my opinion, one of the best I've ever done. Actually, compared to some of these, my lyrics are actually better, but yeah, jokes is just a solid D tier. I think it's the worst. What a like, bro. People, I know, like, yeah, silence is above jokes. Is it? I think I'm gonna raise it there. Actually, I'm gonna raise it there. My hook does do it better. My hook does do it adjust. Oh, but bro, these are my performances. I'm not doing this as a song in general because if this was a song in general, on songs in general, these would be lower. This would be like here. So yeah, if you guys want me to do one on songs in general, not just my appearance, leave it in the comments down below. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Okay, so next we got Scope.
We here with the GOAT, also known as TRK. Nice, that ain't the way we play. Unlike Joder Lodge, we have a good link. You gotta scope right when you blink. We here with the GOAT, also known as TRK. Nice, that ain't the way we play. Unlike Joder and Lodge, we have a good link. You get scope right when you blink.
I'm putting it C tier. One of my newest tracks, I'm putting it C tier. Basically, let's look at the facts, okay? This song is really good. Shout out Lick of Plushies at TRK because they did an amazing job with the song. Versus the reason it's C tier is because I only have a hook. I feel like if I had a verse, it would be higher. honestly, I felt like if I had a verse, it would be a higher track than it is. But yeah, my flow is okay. My lyricism is like decent, so the lyrics are.
Always get in fights, but why? Cause I'm nocturnal, I feel like a colonel. I am nocturnal, I feel like a colonel. I am nocturnal, I feel like a old man. Let us in. I'm your biggest fan. Ha ha ha. I'm nocturnal.
You can go in D tier. My lyrics were good. I always like my opinion on Nocturnal was the lyricism was decent because of what I went because it was kind of like a story. You know, I treated Nocturnal more as a story than a song, if I'm being honest. So basically, it's the whole idea is I'm a raccoon and an old man who play my dad who plays an old man essentially just basically in his yard and he kicked me out of his yard out of his house. Yeah, that's like the lyrics are just me being like raccoon based. Like the lyrics, I mean, the hook itself is so terrible. I'm nocturnal and I feel like a colonel. I always loved Nocturnal so much more than Silence, but the music video is just cringe. The music video is off. My deliveries are bad. The only thing that I like the lyrics more in Nocturnal than I do in Silence, and I think I like the lyrics in Nocturnal. I like them definitely more jokes, definitely more scoped. Maybe scope. I don't know. Scoped lyricism, it's like different, but yeah. Jingle Bells, I think I like the Jingle Bell lyrics more, but like always like the lyricism. I think it'd be a way better song if I didn't like mess up the music video. I think D tier is a good place for yeah. If the delivery is better, probably C tier. If it was good delivery, then I would have put in C tier, but it's just not good delivery at all. So yeah. Next is Silenced Remix.
Yeah. I was silenced and I never knew. Never mind, man. Screw that shitty tune. Made for songs, but when you rap, it's just not that good, lad.
This is the final one of mine. So yeah, this is featuring TRK. Fun fact: this is the first song I think ever, which was mine that I featured Caden, right? Because technically, these two are both of ours, so that doesn't count. This is also the only one that featured Caden. Silence Remix. Where am I gonna put you? Based on my bro, I loved Silence Remix for a long time. Only thing I hate about it is my voice, but that's just because I was younger. Like the lyrics, some of the lyrics didn't make sense. I didn't know a lot about basketball. Like by basketball, I'd be like just NBA stars. Like I know a lot more about like Steph Curry and stuff. I said I'll be dunking like Steph. Steph isn't really known for dunking. But yeah, Silence Remix. Where am I gonna put you? Something I don't think a lot of people know. I was so proud of the photo because I was like, oh, this looks sick. Because I got inspiration from this is kind of funny though. So KSI Houdini, he made a Houdini remix, right? I think it was just sped up or something, but the color was like different, and then I was like, okay, let me change the color that it would look like a remix. And then Kaden hopped on. I did my hardest to color grade Kaden to it. I wasn't really amazing at editing back then. But yeah, I tried my hardest to grade Kaden into it, but I just couldn't. But I think it looked decent. I think one of the things I think this would look so much better if the font was better because the reason I didn't defeat the outlined is because it just didn't show up because right there is black. But now I know I could have put it down more. I could have made it smaller. Blah blah. Or I just didn't have to have it at all. But yeah, Silenced. I'm gonna put you in A tier. For my performances, it's an A tier. I feel like this was also a song, so basically, if you don't know, this Silence remix was just silenced, but so the same beat, different, just a different hook, just a different lyrics, same beat, and Kaden was on it. So that was what the difference about it was. Their flow was a lot better. I do sound a bit older, but I still sound very young because, bro, it's so different with Kaden though. Because Kaden, like, his voice is like a little bit deeper from 2020, but the main thing is just his rap ability has improved a lot from 2020. With me, it's my voice. Okay, with me, I feel like my ability hasn't really got better. It might have. I don't know, because I don't really pay attention to that. Bro. I'm just rating them on my performance, and I think I did better as a performance in silence. Obviously, did better, but I feel like I'd much rather listen to Scoped and Mission, but that's only because of my voice. And Child's Play. Those three just because of my voice. Because in 2020, I had like such a higher pitch voice. And then 2021, 2022, I'm not a deep voice, obviously, but like my voice got deeper. So that's why I'd rather listen to like Scoped, Child's Play, Mission over any song just because I don't like my voice at that time. So next is Trick or Treat.
Go with my boy or else you will get pushed. Little boy, and also you will.
I'm gonna put you right there. I think Jokes is, for my performances, it's better. I'm gonna put you last, actually. This is based on my performance. If it was as a song in general, it would be higher than both of these, in my opinion. Maybe not. It would definitely be higher than Nocturnal. But on my ability, I did better on Nocturnal than I did on this. You can't hear me on Goodnight. My first song. First time I ever like did it seriously, technically. And also, my lyrics were really bad. I'm not even gonna cap. Katie used to say, "Bro, your lyrics were questionable." I would get mad because I was like, "What do you mean my lyrics are questionable? Shut up, Mister. Probably eat a banana peel." But then, I matured and I realized it's just not there. Realistically, I think I said something like, "This lemon, I'll hit you with a bat," something along those lines. Vibe with "Good Night" as I used to. Also, bro, tier list maker, I just clocked. They cut me out of the photo. I'm like right here. They cropped me out of the photo. But yeah, Good Night is there because it's just not good for me, man. And I definitely think other people's first songs are better. Like Caden's first song was a lot better. Lincoln's Link Up Gaming, TRK, their first songs were a lot better. Good Night, there, in the bottom. Next is the newest track, Mission.
It's my fate, yeah. I'm more of a G than Andrew Tate, yeah. Getting more views than Golden State, yeah. I never rehearsed, think about to kill the next.
Featuring Lincoln Plushies and TRK. You might not be able to see TRK. Fun fact, I actually created this photo. In the little corners, you can see Rdpm Link Up Gaming. It's a lot more clear on the actual YouTube video itself. Newest song, where am I gonna put this? B tier. I'll put it this. I think I'm gonna have to lower this to top of silence, to top of C tier, honestly. Isn't better than Bells, or isn't the same tier as Jingle Bells. So you might be wondering, Ryan, it's your newest song. You said that if you had a verse on Scope, do you think it'd be a lot better? I did, but at that time, I actually was in the mood for writing lyrics. Basically,
I had a writer's block.
I know, hard to believe, in music as well. So I just had a hard time writing lyrics for this song. My favorite parts were, I don't know if anybody clocked, but I said, "Girls 40, that's an L for your shorty." That's a reference to Kai, and it's not even a diss. His name on Trick or Treat was L Shorty. I said, "Your girl 40, that's an L for your shorty." I was supposed to say I get more W's than Golden State, but I messed up. And I don't know. Obviously, Lincoln and TRK did their thing on the track. Definitely think it's my verse is better. My verse on Missions are a lot better than all of these. I think it's way better than my one on Scoped. But that's not a lot, saying that it was just a hook on Scoped and it was shit pretty well. It didn't take me a lot. Fun fact, TRK was not supposed to be on the song. So Lincoln texted TRK if he wants to hop on a song. And when he did that, he was talking about like maybe hopping on a song of like just them two. I didn't think that he was gonna be hopping on Mission. I was like, "Bro, we finished the song," and he's like, "Oh, so are you on the song as well, Ryan?" I was like, "Oh no, we just made a song." He's like, "Oh, can I hop on that?" I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't. So as a song, it'd be higher, but I don't know. My verse just wasn't that good. I feel like the flow was decent. I rapped fast in the first verse, and I really wish I rapped fast in the second verse, low key, because me rapping fast in the first verse would have been so much better. Or the second, because when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, did I do it too fast? Can you even understand what I'm saying?" But then the second verse, it sounds like I'm not struggling reading it, but I tried in that one. I was like, I just need a decent flow. I can't rap fast. With fun fact, this was the same thing with Jingle Bells. When I first started recording Jingle Bells, my go-to was to rap fast as a flow because I couldn't really get the right flow down, like the one that Lincoln had in the first one. The first verse Lincoln was probably one of my favorites. The second verse Lincoln was also one of my favorites in this song, just the flow in general. And I wanted to get that flow, but I couldn't like do it. So I think my default is when I can't flow the way I want to, I just go fast, which isn't always good. But I feel like in this song, it was good that I did in this song. But I don't know. So I like the flow of my first verse. I like the lyrics of my second verse. That's just how I like it. My bar, I said, what did I say? It's cuz, and then he said, "You look cute in that dress." It's a solid B tier. I had to move Jingle Bells down because it's just not on the same category, in my opinion. My verse, it was just so much better than that. The final track, Child's Play.
Don't get me wrong, like an assassin, I'll leave your blood as salad dressing. Bitch, I ain't messing. 8 years, plenty cheers, but we don't.
Am I gonna put it here? Or am I gonna put it here for my verse? I'm gonna put it. So yeah, guys, that song, it wasn't even me, it was just Caden's verse was absolute garbage. Joking. Okay, I'm gonna put it A tier. I'm gonna put it above Silence Remix, just cause that might be just cause of my voice. I don't know. Personally, you guys probably will agree. I know one of my friends will definitely agree with this, but I don't think I had an S tier verse yet, or ever maybe. So, and I think it's because I isn't that goated, guys. Why isn't it goated? I don't know. It's definitely my best verse. 100%, it's my best verse. I just don't think it's S tier. Good. Oh my gosh, the lyricism in that song is amazing. I love, not amazing. Amazing, I sound cocky. Amazing for like for this tier list. It's amazing. Out of all my tracks, it's amazing. It's for me, it's a really good verse, lyrics and flow wise. I feel like. And I think Caden would agree. This song is what I've done the best on. I haven't heard his opinion on Mission, on my part of Mission. I also haven't heard his opinion, my opinion on his part of Mission. I definitely think Child's Play still today, 2022 is my best. I've done 2 songs in 2022, Mission and Scoped. And I think Child's Play still is better. Honestly, just Child's Play, I probably tried the hardest on because it was on Caden's mixtape. I was like, oh my gosh, I want this to be really good for Caden. This was Lost in Motion. By the way, if you don't know, this was the Lost in Motion. So it was on Lost in Motion, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. I want it to be great. It was just a verse. I was just like, okay, I'll try. I just don't think there's just something about Child's Play verse that isn't goated. I don't know what it is. Is one step away. When I listen to it, I just feel like there's one thing missing from this to be my greatest verse. This is my greatest verse. But there's one thing away for it to be like an S tier verse for me. Also, guys, some of you people might be wondering, because I did say that Child's Play was going to be my last song I ever do. Then Rdpm Music happened. Young Shark obviously happened. So the timeline is... So here's the timeline of all these songs, I believe. In order, it goes Silenced, Nocturnal, well, it goes Goodnight, Silence, Nocturnal, Jokes. And I think it goes Jingle Bells? No, that goes Silence Remix, the whole Young Shark era. Then it goes Jingle Bells. Then it goes Child's Play. Then it goes Scoped. And then it goes Mission. I think is the correct. I might be wrong about something, but yeah. By the way, I should say this. Scoped is also available on Apple Music and Spotify, so make sure to go stream that. I'm not going to make singles anymore. So I'm not going to make songs like by myself, obviously, anymore. I think if like a friend of mine asks me, like Lincoln, for example, if he wants to make a song and he's like, Ryan, can you make a song with me? I'll say yes. I'll do it. Or if Caden wanted to make a song with me, I would do it. I'm just not gonna make music for Rdpm anymore. And if I do, it won't be by myself. Like even if Caden did post Mission, I wouldn't have posted it because I was like, okay, I don't really mind. I will feature on songs when people ask me to. If some songs are great, I've already done a tier list, so this is the end of the video, so it's probably up here somewhere. So probably here or here. Check out tier list I made on the Climate Greatness a couple months ago. My newest video, obviously, it was a VOD. Was it the Making a Diss Track VOD? Check that out. Go stream I think Mission. I'll probably link Mission and Scoped in the description, so go stream them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More videos coming to the extra Rdpm channel, Rdpm 2, and main Rdpm channel coming soon. So yeah, and I'll see you guys.